Hey guys, and welcome back to Masa. As always, I'm joined by Arumba, Mangled Pork, and Avak. How's it going?
Yeah.
It's going well. How you doing?
Well, they're alright. Just setting up some more iron outposts.
Sweet.
You have been the outpost master in this series. I must confess.
Yeah, there was some people laughing at me in the comments. They were like, "I wish I had someone in my game that was like you, Stage. You just try to drown them with resources."
It is quite nice when there are resources available for smelting.
Yes, I approve of this having resources thing.
I don't really mind sitting making the outposts.
It's kind of cathartic after a while.
Yeah.
Am I really out? Oh, damn it. Where's my tank? Bantham, could you walk near the copy over there to see if you've got a bunch of things on you?
Near the
Probably.
coffee. You see coffee?
The copy.
Coffee?
The copy. The blueprint.
Coffee?
The blueprint's waiting.
Oh.
I've got nothing on my tank.
Why
Apparently.
not?
Man.
Why didn't you say coffee?
Because coffee is not spelt T.
Biakos.
Biakuas. Dot. You ever watch that? Please
No.
tell me you have. Oh, really?
I don't know what that.
You are missing out. There's this Newgrounds Flash thing. Some guy wrote a very angry review. And so...
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
I just loved it. And then someone basically read it out. He voice acted it, but included all of the spelling mistakes. It was fantastic. So you had things like biakuas.
Oh god.
Because we were talking about it before, and that's how I ended up saying it.
This is so good. I'll have to link it to you after this episode. It is something that everyone needs to have watched at least once. Oh, our green circuits. Yikes. Not good. Not good.
The thing's good. There's no iron.
How did you get like this, DJ?
Well, iron is starting to come in from what I just saw. So
No, that's probably just one of the old ones, just bringing in a shipment, to be fair.
What do I need?
Because I haven't done anything.
okay, well then I take back everything good I said about you.
Okay.
Everything good?
Yeah, all of it.
Oh, actually, don't worry. That's not actually quite that much.
I think you would like the way that Farrell's set up, remember? It just, like, has everything in it. So when you're building an outpost, you tell it to do shit, and Farrell just spits it out.
Nice.
You
I
would like this.
I may come join you at on an outpost. Possibly. It's unlikely. Don't get your hopes up. But maybe. You're saying there's a chance.
Is there anything else I need? Dun. Yes, we need all of the different types of inserters. Okay, so what are you working on at the moment, remember? Enlighten us.
Well, you're doing smelting. I'm doing just I'm trying to get regular all smelting that's happening right now to be beaconed. That's all. I should really be working with you instead of on my own thing, but at the same time, I just want to make sure we're not wasting the very small amount of iron ore we actually have on non-beaconed smelting.
No, that's completely understandable, mate.
Did you know that with the Foreman mod, you can press Alt-R to rotate a blueprint instead of R to just regular rotate it? Like the flip it?
Yeah, it mirrors it as opposed to...
Yeah, it's really, really awesome.
Yeah, that is particularly good because there are plenty of times where you encounter a situation where you want to place down the blueprint you got, but it is... What's the word? When asymmetrical? Is that the right English word? Where the left and the right don't mirror exactly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Bump. There have been quite a few times where I've encountered that actually. I'm like, why?
The sad thing is it doesn't work with anything to do with trains,
Oh,
because it flips what side your trains would be on.
Ooh, yeah, that's no good.
So if you mirror your station, then your trains are on the wrong side of the tracks. You're on the wrong side of the tracks, buddy.
I've really hodgepodge to set up the an automatic creation of stack inserter, stack filter inserters.
Does 6 blue belts leading into your system make sense
Yeah,
from the trains?
that'll be fine. Yeah, won't be a problem. Balance the
Apparently what I'm
belts
doing.
so that they split what they produce between each of the belts. So basically, I'll split them into 3 groups of belts, 3 pairs of belts.
That works perfectly.
I mean, I was going to adjust it based on what you were going to feed to it, but that works well.
Well, at the moment I'm feeding in 6 belts that arrived in pairs, so
Mm-hmm.
it might make sense for them to be all for there to be a bunch of splitters balancing between things depending on your plan. What did I come over here for? I came over here
Yeah,
for
we
blue
will
belts,
need-
that's it.
We will definitely need them to be balanced.
I keep whenever I look for belts I run completely past them because they're usually further down when I build a bus.
They're usually further down.
Further down the bus, like
Really?
after advanced circuits and stuff.
That's like one of the first things you need.
Yeah, lately in my builds, I prioritize things not based on when you can build them easily and when you've already got the requisites, but when you need them. So belts typically get built really close down.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it more or less goes gears, copper wire, green circuits, then belts, and then everything else after that.
I mean, it's
Honestly,
normally
I
like
just use
belts
like yellow
first.
belts made by the green science stuff.
Oh my god, no. That hurts my
Well,
brain even
this-
thinking about it.
There's extra production. I just grabbed some of it
Why is there extra production though?
because I think I don't usually set up that many green science assemblers
Because you're
to
not
exactly
using
use
your
that much. Shush.
It's
Shut
your
your
game.
mouth.
You can do what you want. I'm just saying it hurts my head.
In that case, I will keep doing it.
Well done.
And I will keep not watching.
Right. Basically, we're going to need... don't build the splitters right there. Give it a little bit of space because we're going to need to be able to reintroduce... effectively, what
This is
we'll
the
have...
balancer system here. This is
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, have the balancer a little bit further down and build it for a few more belts. But effectively, what will happen is I'll make a very, very small mock-up. So we've got... If you imagine... that we split it up into 3 belts. This is not quite how it's going to go through, and it would like put things into chests, blah 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 blah. It will grab what it can, but there will be a runoff. Sometimes, if it's working well, then there won't be. But you know, I tend to plan for there being a runoff. Effectively, what will happen is we've got the train station leading up here. We've got some sort of belt balancer here. I'm literally building a model of this. It's
this is
fantastic.
brilliant. You even put rails in.
I know, I've got to have rails. So, effectively, this is in some sort of magic, ends up being split into 3. It's just easier for me to draw it like this, whatever. There. And then it gets to the end of this. All of the ore will actually be carried out through belts that run vertically. So, for example, I'll have belts going in this direction that'll use... when the ore is needed and to be sent to the smelter, it'll pick it up and run it off in this direction, and then it'll all go onto a belt that'll meet the smelter and do all that stuff. But this is basically a holding area for the ores themselves. And if they... at each like chest, there'll be a block. Like, for example, this is just the block for Oh, damn it, I've set it for iron plates. That should have been set for iron ore. But, so all the iron ore is going to go in here. In fact, this will probably be twice as wide as well. There'll be another set of iron ore. So iron ore will be picked off the belt first, then there'll be copper ore, then there'll be stone. And finally, there will actually be iron plate. Because the smelter is going to be set up to be able to produce steel itself as well. Down here, by the time it gets to the end, for example, if there's so much ore coming through that it hasn't all been grabbed by the chest, then it needs to get reintroduced into the system and start the round again. So it needs to be able to go up here or something like that, or probably down so that it isn't having to cross the line again.
You guys,
and then be reintroduced before the balancer. See what I mean?
Yeah, so just make it as if there's like 7 or 8 outputs then. Or
Yeah,
inputs
8 would probably be okay because I don't anticipate that there'll be that much runoff, or there really shouldn't be. If there is that much runoff, then something has gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Wong.
A wong.
So they're going to be
taking
coming
away
in
my-
from the bottom
my
then?
model. Sorry, what were you going to say, Arumba?
I was just wondering if maybe we should stop doing science for a moment, because we're wasting a lot of our iron and metal, iron and copper on follower robot count 9, which
Yeah,
we
you probably should
don't
stop it.
use.
Yeah, sure. It will be coming in from the bottom, so that makes it. Now, bear in
I
mind,
need to work out how
there's
to
gonna
make an
be-
8-belt balancer.
It's in forming already.
I'm sure you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
bear
boring
in
though.
mind, there's going to be.
Why is it
6
boring? I've already done it.
He wants to painfully figure it out himself.
Oh, that's not bad. It's it's the equivalent of doing Sudoku. You don't just sit down and look for the results and then fill out the Sudoku puzzle and feel accomplished. If he wants to
Yeah,
puzzle.
Sure do.
I try not to use other people's designs.
You know what, Arumba? I bet you do. And then you turn to someone who hasn't noticed. Oh, yeah, it's
Actually, I have a
seconds to do the Sudoku puzzle. Yeah.
actually I have a script that does it for me.
Nah.
Why am I not surprised?
Have you not seen that there are scripts that'll do Sudoku puzzles?
I am not at all surprised that you can get a computer to solve a math problem. What I'm surprised at is that you're wasting your time getting a computer to solve a puzzle.
Okay, okay. Dude,
Because you're not solving the puzzle then, are you? The computer's
Hold on,
solving the
hold on,
puzzle.
hold on, hold on.
The
Okay.
computer's good at it.
if a person can find entertainment value in solving a simple game like Sudoku, then what's the problem in enjoying the problem of solving how to make a computer solve a problem? It's the same
Did you
thing.
write the script? If you wrote the script, I rescind my comment. Well done. Did you write the script?
No, I haven't actually done this. I'm just making
No.
the argument that
Yes,
solving
yes.
a Sudoku puzzle
You're
is
not,
no
you're not
different.
making the argument, though. I'm arguing the specifics of you feeling accomplished by using a script that someone else wrote to solve a Sudoku puzzle. If you change who wrote the script, you change the variables and the argument has to be reconfigured.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. I'm not even talking about actually going out and doing it. Just the argument from my perspective is just that there's
Oh,
just as
dear
much
God.
there's just as much value in trying to script something as there is in actually doing the problem
Oh
itself.
yeah, I
agree with that,
completely agree. What I don't agree with is the idea that you should feel accomplished for using someone else's script to solve a Sudoku puzzle.
Fair
The
enough.
entirety of Sudoku is in solving the puzzle.
Sure, fair enough. I'll not argue with that.
I just noticed the amount of splitters that Bentham has put down on the floor, though, and I'm frankly amazed and
I'm
scared.
thinking that's how many you need.
I
one of
thought
those things
that,
that
I
it
thought that
just
was your
gets-
solution. I was like,
12.
No. Well, that's how many total splitters I think there should
16
be,
splitters.
maybe.
Well,
See,
12 is what you need.
arrayed in a very, very pretty fashion, though.
Only 12? I mean, maybe 12 would work.
I'm currently sitting looking at an 8 belt balancer, which uses 12 splitters.
Well done, Stejo.
Maybe you don't need the 4th line of them.
Where
I think what I'm
is-
doing at the moment is I'm coming up with an idea, and then once I'm happy that I think I have the solution, I'll check what the actual one is and see if it matches.
Well done. That's basically how I like to do things.
Where's your
Which is odd because generally, like in most games, I don't tend to. But I don't know, for some reason in Factorio, I like to see if I can solve it first. And once I've done that, I'm completely fine with using someone else's solution. If it's better, it's better. But I like to try and see if I can work it out first.
Yep, pretty much how I came across this 8-belt balancer.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying you play Sudoku once and then you get the script.
I like Arumba.
Isn't that what you just said?
Yeah, he's got a very, very simple mind, doesn't he?
No.
What's that button do?
No, my
Oh, that's really cool. So with Yarm, you can now like add extra parts once you've already made.
Yeah. They just added that in the
Really
last
good.
patch.
Oh, damn it, I copied that. And there's a problem with the blueprint. I shouldn't have bothered copying it.
I'm
Why?
just studying working out. It said one bot to grab a thing out of my inventory and take it over to what you're building. That was weird. There we go, a few more.
I wish our logistics networks would connect. If I'm stood in range of your logistic network, it's like, Arax requesting something. I got that thing. I will take it
I'd
over
be fine
right
with
now.
that, because like
That'd
the
be
stuff
awesome.
you're building, I'm not using. The only stuff the only overlap is we're both using blue belts. I'm like, yeah, sure, bots, go help him. I don't need you. I'm doing this thing.
That's harsh. Those bots look up to you, man.
I don't need them right now. Is what I meant. Go have an apprenticeship with Abak. Go learn his ways while I'm doing this thing.
No, don't. Don't tell them to learn my ways. It's not good for them. Yeah, I forgot to add in the means to get this stuff off the belts. Wow, this belt balance is going to take quite a lot of room. Do you need to me to move a little bit further out?
Oh, no, I don't think so. It doesn't go much beyond this.
Cool.
The thing that's confusing me is that you could do it with 12.
Someone's just done it more efficiently.
Because I think I've got it with 16.
Well, then you're probably placing 4 down that just do nothing.
But I
Well,
think
not
if you take
necessarily
those, it
do
doesn't
nothing,
work.
but are superfluous to the solving.
Oh, now my bots are grabbing a bunch of things.
Yeah, sorry, I was deconstructing stuff around you.
I mean, it's fine. I get
Not bad.
more random items that I'll probably need later.
I'll have to redesign the blueprint based on it.
Okay, so I think this would be a working 8-belt splitter balancer. Words. I think that would do it. Because you're just swapping each belt into the ones next to it 4 times over, and I think that makes it work. The idea, I think, is that it's supposed to be the equivalent of doing this, but to all the belts, so that they all end up being split between all 8 equally.
Well, I'll show you the
Yeah, I'm now going to have a look at the...
8 belt balancer. I mean, it doesn't take
What is
8
this?
and produce 6, but
Yeah, you just put 6 in.
what was it? Sorry.
If you want to do a 6,
No,
then you
output
can't
to
bother
6.
working it. Oh yeah, just like only take 6 out.
Yeah. There we are.
This is weird.
It's
It's not
basically,
This is not at all what I was doing.
it's basically just 4 to 4s, just side by side. There's also fractal belt balancing, which is really cool.
Tell us about that, Sisha.
It's just a way to belt balance design. I can't remember. Let me get the thing up. I can't remember how big it goes, but it goes fucking huge. Yeah, 32 belts. And it's basically by starting off with a 4x4, and then you can do like a 4 belt balancer into an 8 belt balancer by it's fractal. I don't know how to explain fractal.
You can keep on copying it and make it bigger, and it just expands endlessly. Right?
Yeah, like a 16 belt balancer is 2 8s plus an extra chunk. A 32 is 2 16s plus an extra chunk. And 8's just 2 4s plus an extra chunk.
There you go.
Yeah, this was an entirely different approach to the one I did. Because I did one where, like, it's, it just
Well, now we need
has
to
all the splitters in a line, but it sends the output of one splitter to the other side to go into the side of another splitter.
Does it work?
I think it
that's
does.
what I was going to say. We need to test it. No good
There's
thinking.
a point. I will put 8 items on a belt.
Yes.
Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm not used to dropping things on belts. That's 9, isn't it? I can't count.
Well, at least you found us out now.
So mean. Just pop it in there. Put
I've done it now.
You've already done it, have you?
If we connect this up, it should be 1 to each.
Nope.
That's not right. Balls. It might be that it works to scale. I'm not sure.
No, probably not. It's not working now.
No, it would still right. Where have I gone wrong? Let me trace this. It could just be that like this end bit needs the second half needs shifting around a bit because I was just like that can probably just go on the end in the same in whatever way I feel like, right?
But with that,
Yeah.
we need to call it an episode. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Stu. You've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
See you soon.